Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I stand in not just to give a speech, but to share something that all of us at some point in our life have felt but rarely talk about, and that is mental health. We often talk about success, about our achievements,
about dreams, about what it means to look strong in front of others. But how often do we talk about the nights when we can't sleep because our mind can't stop running? How often do we talk about the moments when we feel so overwhelmed that even getting out of the bed feels like a battle? The truth is, behind every smile in this room, behind every I am fine, there is a story. Maybe a story about pressure, about fear, about loneliness, or maybe a story about someone who is trying so hard even when their heart is tired. Mental health is not just about disorders and diagnosis. It is about our daily emotional struggles, the inner battles that we fight when no one is watching. Let me ask you sincerely, when was the last time do you check in with your own heart? Not your schedule, your own grades, not your responsibilities, but your own heart. We live in a world that tells us to be strong every time, to keep smiling, to keep performing, to keep improving ourselves, and to not show weakness. But let me tell you honestly and sincerely, there is no human being on this earth that is always strong. Not you, not me, not anyone. Some days are heavy. Some days you feel like you're carrying the burden of the whole world on your shoulder. And it's okay. It is okay to have bad days. It is okay to feel lost. It is okay to stop. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is to keep breathing. We rarely see the emotional wounds that people carry. We don't see the anxiety that people have that makes someone overthink every little mistake. We don't see the loneliness behind someone's jokes. And because we don't see, we underestimated it. We tell others, you are overreacting. We tell ourselves, I shouldn't feel this way. We hide, we pretend, and we bury it deeper inside. But let me remind you of something powerful. Your feelings are real. Your feelings are valid. And your feelings deserve to be heard. Mental health is not for people who are weak. Struggling does not mean weakness. Struggling means that you are a human. It takes courage, not fear, to say, I'm okay. It takes strength, not weakness, to ask for help. It takes honesty, not shame, to say that I'm hurting. So if you are carrying pain right now, if you are tired, overwhelmed, and it's not enough, let me speak to you directly.
You're not alone. Even if it feels like no one sees you, your struggle matter. Even if you feel like giving up, your story is not over. Even if you feel small hope, let that tiny spark stay alive. There's help, there's support, there's recovery. And yes, there is a future waiting for you, and that is better than your past. But how do we get there? First, we must break the silence. Talk about your feelings, not to everyone, but to someone you trust. A friend, a parent, a teacher, and anyone who cares. One conversation, just one, can make a huge difference. You don't have to explain everything. Start small. Start with honesty. Start with, I think I need support. Second, we need to care for ourselves. Not because we are selfish, but because we are human. Rest when you are tired. Say no when you feel overwhelmed. Take a break without guilt. Celebrate small progress because healing is a journey, not a race. Third, we must be kinder to others. You never know which person in this room cried last night. You never know who is fighting a battle you cannot see. A simple smile, a simple check in, a simple I am here if you need anything can mean more than you realize. Be someone who makes others feel safe, not judge. Be someone who listens to understand, not to respond. Lastly, remember this. Mental health is not a luxury. It is not something extra. It is a foundation of who we are. Your mind deserves care. Your heart deserves rest. Your soul deserves peace. And you, yes you, deserve to feel okay again. If no one has told you this today, let me be the one to say it. You are matter. Your life has meaning. Your presence makes this world feel better. So let us walk forward together with compassion. Let us build a world where people feel safe to speak, safe to cry, safe to ask for help, and safe to be themselves. Thank you for listening. And please take care of your mind, take care of your heart, and never forget you're not alone. Thank you for your attention. See you and goodbye.